it's your boy Tristan J here to tell you my top 10 games, retro games of all time. Number 10, I put Mortal Kombat. It's just one of the greatest games that I ever played on in an arcade at a candy house. And I just fell in love with the moves and the finishes, and it was great. Number 9, I got Aliens 3. People don't really know too much about this game. It came on Sega Genesis in the early 90s. Just a great game. Ripley with the ball head, and it was just great going level to level, killing aliens. Then I got Paperboy at number 8. People don't know this one either. It's one of my most favorite games. Just riding on the bike, throwing papers, hitting neighbors, hitting dogs, and it was just a great concept for a video game back then. So much fun and adventure. Then number 7, I have Galaga. Of course, this is an all-time classic to many. This was a great game. If you just wanted to pick up something or just get on something and play and just shoot up something, this was the game to get. And being in space was a big thing back then. So that was a great game as well. Then I have Double Dribble. Probably it's close to one of my top favorite basketball games ever made. It was kind of before its time. Just the noise, pretty much the noise it made when you shot and dribble was just the most funniest, but it was a good game as well. Then, of course, one of the favorite classics, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is one of my favorite games to go to when I wasn't playing any sports games. Of course, Sonic, just a great adventure game, and ending every level with the fight was a great thing to do back then. Then, of course, this will be somebody's first, but it's not mine. Pac-Man was one of the greatest games ever made. Uh, just the concept alone and the adventure, the back and forth, up and down, killing ghosts was just amazing. It was a fun game. Then I put Super Mario Brothers. That was one of my top games. Wasn't my first, of course. Uh, it was, of course, it's one of the most beloved games still today, and Nintendo's bestseller by far of everything. So, for Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Princess, Toad, it's just a great game. Then I put Double Dragon. Double Dragon was actually, if you want to think about it, one of the first co-op games. You could play two people on the same screen. It wasn't even a split screen. You was just on the same screen, and you move in motion as the game pushes you forward. Great game, and probably it was a tug of war being my number one. Number one, I put the favorite game of all time, Tecmo Bowl. Number one, retro game. Me, my cousins, uncles, man, we had blast playing this game. It was one of the best games ever made, and it really changed the concept of football games and sports games. I just loved it, so that's why I picked it my number one. Great game. Of course, y'all can also follow me. Y'all know, subscribe, myself, me, and I on YouTube. I'm also on Holonis, and I'm also on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Just make sure you comment below. Let me know what you like, what you into, what you want to talk about. I'll be doing this regularly, Monday through Friday, updating twice a day, most likely. Tell me, what are your favorite retro games? What are some of the games that you grew up and you loved? And tell me some of the reasons why you love those games, because that's what makes us who we are. And, of course, I always love going back and just reading about nostalgic games. So let me know your retro comment below. Hit me up, and I'll hit you up later. Much love.